Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I thank the ranking member and the witnesses for appearing today. Mr. Chairman, I'd also like to thank the chairman, Mr. Barr, for honoring his commitment to bring H.R. 3716 as it is today to the attention of the Congress again. This was done at a previous hearing. So, Mr. Barr, if you're somewhere within the sound of my voice or any place where you might find out, I'm grateful. I'm also grateful to the staff for helping us with this legislation. Many times when we say I is properly defined as we. The personal pronoun is very rarely efficacious when it comes to passing legislation. This legislation, H.R. 3716, deals with something that I hold dear, and it is a belief that the public has a right to know what Congress needs to know. This legislation satiates both of these concerns. I introduced this legislation, remember I is we, the Systemic Risk Authority Transparency Act on June 4th, 2025, and it was first introduced on June 14th, 2023 in the 118th Congress. The legislation was developed following the failures of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank in 2023, when the FDIC invoked the systemic risk exception to guarantee uninsured deposits at those banks. Key provisions of this piece of legislation would include within 60 days of such an invocation of a systemic risk exception, the Government Accountability Office will be required to produce a preliminary post-failure report. Within 90 days, the appropriate bank regulator, including the FDIC, the OCC, and the Fed, will be required to issue a preliminary post-failure report. And then within 180 days, the GAO and the bank regulators will be required to issue a comprehensive post-failure report. This timeline provides an opportunity for us to get some initial evidence of what happened, to get a better understanding, and then get a comprehensive report. More appropriately said, these reports will provide Congress and the public an analysis to identify the causes of the bank failures, including any management, supervisory, or regulatory shortcomings. The committee passed similar legislation by a 50-0 vote last year. Again, I see this as necessary legislation. Congress needs to know certain things, and these are the things that the public has a right to know. When banks fail, I think people need to know why, and I think that they should know why without having to speculate. I have found in life that where you have few facts, you have much speculation. This will provide the facts so that we can avoid the speculation.